everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Friday, July 31st. Well, we have end of the month window dressing coming from mutual fund inflows, so keep an eye on that. Today, tomorrow, we'll see if we can get a pop. Usually on Fridays, in the dead of the summer, we get the path of least resistance is higher, so markets tend to kind of grind higher. But let's see what happens today. We're down a little bit in the pre-market, but really not much of a big week to say. We did get a couple of big pushes, as you see, off the 200-day moving average in spiders. So that was decent. And then we had an inside day yesterday. So we really had a gap up on I believe it was Wednesday, and really didn't go anywhere. So it's been kind of quiet the last couple of days of trading, day trading that is. Well, we do have a couple of things to keep an eye on. China, Russia, Brazil, Argentina, they're all in correction mode now. They're all in correction territory. So that's something to be watching closely, because if that's going to happen, then what's going to happen with our markets? I think that is just going to react, and we will start rolling over as well. Does that mean it happens today, tomorrow? No, probably not. However, the longer-term map or picture of what I'm looking for is, that little weakness that we were kind of anticipating the last couple of weeks, which we did get. As you can see, we did get some of that weakness going into this week, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and kind of Thursday, we didn't really do too much. So that really worked out really well. And then I'm looking for maybe a little bit of a push higher to get everybody long in August, and then we look for that correction, that pullback / correction, September, October. Reason why is we just had the AAII investor survey come out yesterday, and surprisingly, we actually turned bearish. 42% was bearish, where last week was 34% was bullish. So we had a neutral reading. Now we're getting a bearish reading, which tells me that looks like the shorts will kind of press their bets, but that's going to really fuel some more buying to the upside. If obviously nothing comes out as far as any type of catalyst, any big catastrophic event or news, that would fall into play. Aside from that, I really think that that's going to help to put some buy-side pressure in the markets to get everybody short, stop, and then we start rallying again back up to new highs again. And I think that may happen. Too early to tell, but with that number at 44%, the last part of the catalyst, we need to get a euphoric top and some sort of a capitulatory top. You need that 100% everybody in retail in buying the stock market, because they don't want to miss the ride. Okay, and we don't have that yet. So that's why I still feel there's a little bit more upside left here. Let's take a look at the indexes. And as you can, here's the spiders. But we'll look at what's happening here. We have been in a range since 2015. Really crazy. We have gone nowhere. Actually, we're down on the year. Okay, transports. Now, we did break down, making lower lows and lower highs, and we have alleviated, at least in the short term, some downside pressure here now in this bearish symmetry of lower lows and lower highs. Now we broke down this downtrend line. Very important. Do we fall back in and break below? That's something that we need to watch in the coming days. Okay. Next target would obviously be the 200-day moving average, and all that would just be a retracement back to the 200, and then where I would suspect that we would fail again. Again, UPS came out with some good numbers this week, and that's what helped prop the transportation sector. Okay. Let's take a look at the Russell. Again, this is deemed our secondary leader, and if you can see here, all right now it's doing is making a bear flag, and a pronounced bear flag too, to be exact here. There you go. Flagpole flag. Now this would break below the 200, then I think we're going to really be in trouble, because Russell's breaking down. Transports will probably go along with it, and then take every other market down. So let's keep an eye on the Russell today. Again, sitting on the 200. If we do break out of this bear flag, we'll probably retrace to the 20 or the 50-day moving average. Okay, that's something we're going to be watching next couple of days. Diamonds, again, what a mess. You could see we have gone nowhere of 2015. Here's 2015 to start. We've gone really nowhere. We've been chopping up and down, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, if you're a long-term holder, you're not making any money. Qs. Now the Qs did break back above this area of resistance, which is now support, which is a good thing. Okay, let's see if it can hold here and hold that 20. If not, your next target is going to be the 50. So bottom line, in a nutshell, I want to watch what the emerging markets are doing. Very, very important, because if they all go into correction mode, eventually it's probably inevitable that we will go and follow as well. Okay, keep an eye on the breadth today, internals, watch the tick, and let's see what happens today if we get a little bit of a sell-off. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I think that I'd be a better buyer of dips right now, holding key support areas in the ES. I'm looking for that 2080-ish, 2085 area. If we get even down that far, the next step would be right now trading at 2098, 2095, 96. We really need to hold for me to start looking for some longs here. Okay, and again, we still need the breadth of the markets. We need the up-down volume to be bullish, and of course, tick readings as well before we start looking to get long anyway. Okay, it is a summer month, so be very careful for today because we do get a lack of volume and volatility. Have a great weekend, and we will speak to you on Monday. Take care.